I want to say thank you to all of my Patreon supporters who help support the channel. Also, I want to say thank you to my Twitch subscribers. Help the channel out by donating or go to patreon.com. Thank you. So if you haven't seen other videos I did about Samira Bhavanti, we have the one where, you know, they did the video about how the woman who was, you know, materialistic left her husband and he ended up being rich. You had the one where the Lorena Bobbitt disconnection. Now we have this one, and this is blowing up because reasons. And here, I think I have the sound up. Yeah, it should be cool. Let's actually review this while I'm building me a new city. Shall we? Let's go.
Hey son, what's going on here? I borrowed some.
So it's not coming through. Let's just start back over so we can actually hear it. Of course, I have it on the wrong speakers. Let's go. And this is why I didn't have it set up. Like, yeah, we get a mulligan for the first part of the stream. Turn that shit off. And I got a new desk and I need a new mouse pad. So if you guys hear me pounding this shit, pounding it, that's what you guys actually hearing, me actually picking the mouse up and moving it to a different place where it can actually get more connection. Pounding it. There we go. Let's start this shit over. And speed it up too. Now I know that a few people have been playing this shit. Like, I don't get me wrong, like, I'm not gonna say I'm the first for finding this shit. I was like one of the first like lefty streamers to really find Andrew Tate. And oh god, we're gonna have to go back to who's that fucker who has that, you know, homoerotic boot camp where guys get all shirtless and spit in each other's face and like oh yeah, roar in each other's face. Roar. Like, yeah, roar. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that shit. Who he's upset about, like, fuck, I forgot what that guy's name is. Cat sent it to me. But let's go ahead and let's go over this video.
Hey son, what's going on here?
I borrowed some of Mom's fingernail paint. Doesn't it look cool, Daddy?
No, dog. Okay, as a guy, as a masked guy, as a guy who literally am masculine, first of all, that's stupid. Like, dude, like, I knew how to paint fingernails before anything. I and okay, I'm an artist, so I had worked with a paintbrush before, and sometimes I actually have to get depending, because I did have to get clear nail polish for a time because like I damaged one of my nail cuticles. So you know you have to learn certain shit, but that just looks like trash. And this motherfucker with his medium sized shirt on, his shirt that's like three smizes too small for him. Yeah, I said smizes. Three smizes too small for him. Looking like he like no dog. Stop. Why are you looking so upset? But let's go.
I have been doing some new amazing videos with my daughter on her YouTube channel. I would love for you to check it out. You can click the link above or the link in the description. I'll also pin it to the top of the comment section.
Okay, whatever.
My beautiful baby boy.
Then why do you have him in a pink blanket? Why do you have him in a pink? Something tells me that this is Samir Avanti's like B footage from like videos from his daughter. Something tells me that's what it is. But I guess let's go.
I love you so much. I'll always be there to take care of you, my son. Oh, good catch, son. Get all the family right there.
Hey, Howard. Hey, great barbecue you got going on here today.
7 years later. All right, let's go.
Hey, Jim. Thanks, man. No problem. Always fun to have a get together.
Well, thanks for the invite. I know Alexa really loves it.
Alexa? I didn't know you had a daughter. I thought you had a son. Where is he? Sorry, Jim. Did I say something wrong?
Well, it's not Alex anymore. It's actually Alexa.
You changed his name?
Well, I didn't change it, and it's more than just his name that's changed.
Oh, that little girl is Alex?
What? Oh. Okay. I'm a father. Like, hi, dad here. My sack seed is gonna be 16. Yeah, and I was recently playing God of War Ragnarok. My child is gonna be 16 years old, and here's the thing: when she had friends around, I knew their names. I knew who was playing around with her because I'm not fucking stupid or fucking obtruse about who my child plays with. That's just it. Like nowadays, of course, I don't know her friends because she's 16 and going through that emo stage. Or I guess she kind of went through the emo stage, but she kind of went through the whole like she's like, dad, like no, stop. And I respect that. Ironically enough, she was having a conversation about people that she was interested in, and I was like, why are you telling me this? I don't care as long as they're not hurting you. But like that's a 16-year-old. But a 7-year-old, I know how a 7-year like, dude, like, come on now. Know who your kids are playing with. Shit. And this is even before the age of COVID, where like these filthy McNasty kids may have something. Like, know this shit. But I guess I'm just overprotective. Call me Apache because I'm a helicopter parent. And never mind. Bye.
Isn't he or she too young to make that decision?
It's the day in schools, Albert. I agreed to let my son take these sexual education classes. And then this.
It is no sexual education class that sits back and tells your kid, hey, time to be trans. No, that's not what happens. That is fucking not what happens. Oh my God. That's not what... You know what they tell kids at 7 years old? Don't let somebody touch you that you don't want to touch you, and don't let somebody touch you in your genitalia where it's, where in... That's what they're quote unquote teaching kids. They're teaching kids like, hey, let me tell you what consent is. That's what they're teaching kids. And if you're not having that conversation with your child, as well as making sure that everybody around your kid knows this shit, then like, you're the bad parent. If you have to wait until a class teaches your child this shit, then you're a bad parent. But let's go.
This happens.
Whoa, really? I got the same email a few days ago from the school, Jim. I thought 7 years old was too young. But hey, we had sex ed. What's the big deal? So I agreed to let Xavier go.
Exactly. You got an email and you don't know what it is? Why don't you just figure it out? Why don't you investigate? Hey, look, yeah, I know this. I looked into this. No, you're being a typical, and this is the sad part about it. He's playing the stereotype of the stupid guy. But let's continue.
It's not the same as it used to be, Albert. Yeah, when we were growing up, they used to separate the boys and the little girls and talk about very gender-specific traits. And now it's about everybody being equal, and you decide your gender in this class by...
No. Oh my God. I think you're confusing civil rights with sex ed. I think that's what you're doing. Like that. Everybody is equal. You don't. Oh God. Like the writer of this is just like, you can tell. Like, and and of course, we saw the fucking intro. We can tell that the writer of this literally actually has more going on. Like, he's happy about his daughter, and yeah, like I guess if you're, a cynical motherfucker like I am, you would hate to see if his daughter turns out not to be his ideal candidate of what a woman should actually be. Oh God, that's gonna be rough on this guy. That is really gonna be rough on this guy. The writer, Somnia Bernie. It's gonna be rough if his daughter turns out not to fit in the heteronormative motherfucking, box. But let's go.
The things you like.
Oh my goodness, seriously?
Yeah, Alex just said he liked that singer Billie Eilish,
Billie Eilish?
or whatever her name is. That's one of his favorite performers.
They can't even get the lines right. This is some horrible ass acting. All right, let's go.
And that opened up a can of worms. Yeah, so the teachers started pointing out that he might be a little girl trapped in a boy's body.
Wait, so how's your wife dealing with this?
Well, it's hard, Albert. It's really hard on the family. And the next day, Alex started wanting us to call him Alexa. Well, at first we thought he was kidding, but then he started not to want haircuts anymore. I'm an 80s guy, Albert. I'm not used to this type of stuff.
Okay, so here's the thing. As you guys can know, and if you can actually do math, I'm a 80s guy as well. I'm a fucking 80s guy as well. I was born in 1982, and tomorrow I'm going to be 41. Hey, by the way, like the stream, donate to the stream, shit like that. Help out the stream. But that doesn't make any excuse for the fact that, hey, my daughter or my son may not be what I want them to be. So that's bad because they went to a class. And I will tell everybody, this is the thing that's really fucking funny about all of these people that thinks a class will teach your child to not be straight or cis or anything like that. First of all, children aren't that dumb. They're not. Children are not that dumb. They're not any more dumber than a fucking adult. And if you think that if you think somebody telling you that, hey, it's okay not to be straight, it's okay not to be cis, if you think that, then I have to tell you something. You're not straight. You're not cis. If you think somebody telling you that, hey, it's okay. It's okay not to be heteronormative, then you have to have a discussion with yourself. I'm sorry. Nobody can convince, and I know, he's a fucking idiot right now, but nobody, as Ricky Gervais said, nobody can convince me, hey, Crimson, wanna suck a penis? Wait, what? I think you should just, go suck a penis. Fuck no. Put some titties in front of my face. I think you should just put your mouth on a penis. No. Ask me to put my mouth on the clitoris. I love putting my mouth on clitorises. No, that's not a thing that happens. Nobody can convince you to be outside of what you fucking naturally fall to. And I say naturally because, shit, your sexuality is determined at birth. Nobody can convince you of something other than that. But these people would have you think that, oh no, they're convincing kids. They're trying to, okay. I will give people this. I necessarily didn't fall for the whole, you need to be religious type thing. I had years of indoctrination of it until I moved out of my parents' house. I literally, and even after that, I went to church. But at some point, I was just like, this is some bullshit. This is some bullshit. And it wasn't an issue with me. But I guess some people are more susceptible to doing what they're told and have to be what people tell them to be. I don't get it. Like, somebody told me to go off myself, and I just like laughed because really I'm too important to hurt myself, and pain hurts. And I guess this is one of those things that if you think that you're on the internet, like I will say that here I will say that there are some people who don't have the same strong sense of self that I have, but really, can somebody really convince you to like want to do something that's outside of your natural predilection to do? And I'm not talking about like force, but I'm just like, hey, I'm gonna make a good argument for you not to do something that you like. I don't think that's a actual thing. I think you just may not be fully straight. And here I'm rambling. I know I'm rambling, but I don't. Maybe I'm missing something. If you can convince me otherwise, and yes, I know what I just said. Just let me know. But anyway, let's go.
Yeah, man. Things are different now. I'm all for trans rights, but the grooming is too much, especially at a young age.
Now, mind you, this is a guy. He says he's all for trans rights, and he's a manly man. Tell me, why does he have 2 motherfucking nose rings? Last time I checked, I didn't know too many guys that had 2 motherfucking nose rings like that. I'm just saying, to that extent. Look. I get it. There are some guys who flaunt their, who they are high, but like, dude, everything that you're wearing screams metrosexual. It just screams, hey, I'm metro. And they have not been portrayed as the most masculine mass men there are. But yeah, let's go.
Seriously, back in the day, there are haters that went out of their way to persecute the LGBT community, which I'm totally against. Nobody should be hated on for who they are. But
it was almost like he said no. Yeah, there were people that were hating, and yeah. Did you know that I'm not that person? I have a black friend. Like this, like that. That's what that shit sounded like. Like, I have a black friend. Oh God, why do these people? Well, why do these people? Oh my God. Okay, let's go.
also, it's too young for a kid's mind. They're still learning about life and who they are.
I agree.
Yes, they're learning about who they are. So if there are kids who they are clearly not specifically showing that, hey, I may be this, I may be that, and they know, they have a sense of who they are, and for you to sit back and say like, no, they just need to learn better, that really sounds like they need to learn how we want them to be. That's what that literally sounds like. But let's go.
So Jim told me some news about his son, Alex.
You mean Alexa?
Oh, you know?
Damn, with the dead name, dog. Really, you had to dead name this kid. But let's go.
Yeah.
Don't you think it's a bit young for him to make that change?
What's the big deal?
Oh, I mean, it's not a big deal. But he's saying they groomed him in that sex education class. I'm thinking maybe we shouldn't send Xavier.
So, here's the thing. And this is... Now, whoever wrote this shit, I'm not going to say they're racist. But here's what I am going to say. They do have some kind of like some bigotry that they are forced to play with. And there's a difference. And one of the things that I fucking hate were people who, especially these fucking woke skulls that's on the left, where they just they attribute every insensitive thing, even if it may be racially cultivated, on, oh, they're just racist, they're horrible, they're this and that. Like, no, they may have just bought into the whole, this is what our stereotype knows, but but the guy who does this, he definitely has some stereotypes, some old outdated stereotypes he needs to work on. He needs to update. And that's fine. And somebody should actually tell him. I'm not gonna say he's a racist monster who just uses stereotypes to stereotype, which is stereotype of an angry black woman. I'm gonna say that he's insensitive, and I'm gonna say that it may just be unknowing Hollywood shorthand. But let's go.
Seriously, Albert? I didn't realize you were so transphobic.
What? Come on, Raven. I'm not transphobic. I just want a son to be.
A son?
And you don't have a problem with that?
No. If our son is happy being a boy, then let him be a boy. If he decides otherwise, then let him. Whatever makes him happy. What exactly is really the problem?
And everything she said is completely fucking true. Why does it fucking matter to you? Unless you want to live vicariously through your son because you feel inadequate. Which, that's what this is. He feels inadequate, and you can just tell by the way she talked to his ass, like, yeah, no, like, no, you feel inadequate, motherfucker. And, my son, like, dude, like, and I've talked to a friend of mine, it's like, no, the only thing that matters about what my daughter tends to do with her life is that she's happy, and whoever she's with, that they're not fucking abusing her. That's it. I don't care if it's one man, one woman, one man and a woman. I don't give a fuck. What matters is that nobody's abusing my daughter. That's it. And that my daughter is, rightfully so, taking over the fucking world. But that's just the megalomaniac in me. Still, I don't care. Her life is her life. And as long as she's not in a relationship that's hurting her, and more importantly, as long as she's not doing the hurting to somebody else, that fucking doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is to make sure that somebody's fucking thriving, and that, let's be honest, my fault, guys. What matters to me is that she's thriving, and that, nobody is actually hurting her. But a lot of these people can't see that. All they see is, I want my child to be who I am. God, fucking Christians and religious people who actually think that way. Oh, it irritates my soul because they're not living for, they're not happy about their child. They're trying to live through their child. But let's go.
Albert.
It's just he's too young to make that decision.
But he's not too young to play Mortal Kombat and rip people's heads off. Or steal cars playing Grand Theft Auto.
This is true. This is fucking true. This is absolutely true. Oh, no, he's too young to know about the gays because the gays are going to convince him some kind of way, even though he's not. That's not how that works, dog. And I've watched this, and I know this is the real reason why. Okay, let's go.
Babe, those are video games.
You know his favorite character in Mortal Kombat is Katana. Maybe that's who he wants to be in real life.
I think he picks her because he finds her attractive.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he said it. He fucking said it. Yeah, I like picking her because she's attractive. Hey, you know what I didn't pick? When I was 7 playing video games, I guess when I was 12 or 11, when the actual Mortal Kombat came out. You know what I didn't pick a character for? Because of the fucking way they look. You know why I picked the character? Because I was good with that character. That's why I picked the character. That's the reason why I picked the fucking character. Because I was good with that character and I can make people cry. Or at least I didn't have to like get off the video game. That's why I picked certain characters as a child. Because I was good with it. Same reason why I pick characters now. Because I'm good with those characters. What? Okay, let's go.
Now you're mansplaining. Wake up, Albert. It's a new age. I really don't think this class is going to be a big deal. It's going to teach our son about all genders. It's good for him. I know you wanted a boy over a girl. Is that what this is all about?
It's not about that.
Yes, it was. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You just we have the video. Oh my boy, I'm so glad that it's a boy. Like, dude, you was like that, man. That was you. I don't know what else to say to you about that, dog. And I know that this is this isn't a real person. I understand that. And I'm basically, it's like getting mad at a fictional character. But my man's right here. My man's right here is literally being that guy. He is being that guy. But let's go.
I wanted a girl as much as I wanted a boy, but...
You know what? It seems like you're getting upset. Should I set up an appointment with our counselor?
No. It's okay, Raven. It's cool. I'm cool. You can take class.
So, and this is the kind of the shit that kind of like, it seems like they're being dismissive of counseling and things of that nature. It just, it's almost as if him voicing his concern and being upset about something, it's almost seeming like they're trying to tame him by offering counseling, where seriously, going to counseling is fine. There's nothing wrong with going to counseling. There's nothing wrong with seeing somebody who can help you work through issues. It's nothing wrong with that. But the way they play this off right here is just like, oh, you talking shit. We're going to send you to the re-education camps. You want to go back to the re-education camps? And that's where this sounds like. But yeah, let's go.
Okay, thanks. I have this work to focus on.
You see how they try to play, like this is the shit that I'm talking about. This is where okay, so there was a guy I worked with. He's a rapper now, and he does have some success. I'm not gonna downplay his success, but he literally made a post saying, I don't want a strong black woman. I don't want a woman who will just not ask me for help, who will turn around and get a step stool in order to get something. I want to feel like, motherfucker, you know what? Here's the thing. As much as I want to feel needed, it is no comparison with feeling wanted. Oh my God. The whole idea of being wrapped up in this whole thing of, yeah, I need to be needed. No, I would rather want to be wanted. I want to be wanted, not needed. Shit. God damn. And you know what the sad part about it is? This is from somebody who was married. I was married. And you know what? The fact that my marriage ended and I wasn't like, oh yeah, you have to stay with me for financial reasons. It was okay. Because here's the thing. It was a very bad relationship. It didn't start that way, but it was a bad relationship. And the fact that it's over because, hey, we both can survive in some kind of way, that's fine. Fuck. These people like these insecure motherfuckers, and I'm not going to just say it's men because it's women too, that have to feel needed to it's just a trap to say like, yeah. And this motherfucker is showing the signs that if his wife is like, you know what? I don't need you. I just want you to be here. He would have a fucking shit fit. And I'm rambling. I know I'm rambling, and I don't care because this game is yeah, sure. Let's go.
Okay, great class today, kids. Xavier, can I see you for a minute?
Sure, Mrs. Karen.
Xavier, you're such an amazing child.
Her name is Karen. Miss Karen. Ah. Okay. All right. Let's go. Let's go.
I wanted to talk to you about something that happened today in class.
What is it?
Well, I noticed you put male as your gender in class.
I am a boy.
Well, there are a few things that I noticed about you that might make you think otherwise.
Huh?
I mean, you wear earrings, you have beautiful long fingernails.
No teacher has this conversation. No teachers have this conversation. This is not how this conversation goes. This isn't. Why do these fucking conservatives think that this is how a conversation goes about gender? That's not how this goes. No one can convince a child to not like who they are in that way. That's not how this happens. That's not how any of this happens. Why do they fearmonger this way? Why do they fear the fact that, people aren't exactly the portrayal that you think that they should be because it makes you comfortable? Because that's all it is. It's about them being uncomfortable with certain types of people. That's all it is. That's all it fucking is. They are so emotionally and intellectually insecure with something fucking different that they need to actually have it. They need to actually have the world as simple as it could be. But let's go.
Are you sure you're a male, Xavier?
And if he's so concerned about his son, his boy, being masculine, why would he get both of his ears pierced? I don't know. When I was growing up back in my day, I couldn't get my ears pierced because I was told that that's the stuff that girls do. But let's go.
Hey, son. What's going on here?
I borrowed some of Mom's fingernail paint. Doesn't it look cool, Daddy?
Why are you painting your nails?
Now, the hot pink was kind of out of touch. I will say that. But he does know that there are guys that paint their nails. It's just like I don't know. I don't know. I wonder if this guy's a fan of I don't know, Prince. Like, he looks like he's in that age range. Would he be a fan of Prince? He looks like that. And we all know, as much as we fucking love Prince, Prince was androgynous as shit. He was. Like there's no question. He was androgynous as shit. It was even a controversy of him actually changing his name to a symbol that represents androgyny. And motherfuckers was just like, oh yeah, it's Prince. Like, I don't get this whole, yeah, you need to conform to what we need you to conform to because it's fucking... And even like if my man right here, the kid, decided to come out as like maybe not binary, but like I'm telling you, my mans will have an issue with that because I need a strong son, dude. I don't know, like, and you know what? The funniest fucking thing, I maybe because I've been playing too much God of War. If you look at fucking Ghost of Sparta's Kratos, he was never worried about Atreus not being masculine enough. Like, the only thing he worried about was just like, yeah, is he gonna survive? If a motherfucker like that would not care, we know the Spartans, they did not care about same sex relationships because he was Greek, ancient Greek. They didn't give a fuck. They just care. Can you hold a fucking sword? And like, to be very honest with you, they didn't care if woman, like, you can't you need to hold this fucking sword correctly, like that type of shit. Like, yeah, like, no, like, yeah, no, that's what the ancient Spartans did. Oh my god, I can't believe that I forgot to create a power line. Oh my god. Wow, this is gonna be fucked. Let's get more people in. But let's go.
Miss Karen, our teacher, mentioned how good nails I have, so I'm painting them instead of cutting them.
Oh,
It looks cool, right, Dad?
he's painting his nails, Raven.
They had to throw the extra Barbie. Like, where would he get the Barbie from if not from his parents? Like, how do you not know that? Like, I'm so at a loss for this one. How do you not know that? All right, let's go.
He said he learned it from some girl in class.
What's the big deal if he has girlfriends? Seriously, Albert?
His teacher, Miss Karen, she instigated it.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be very honest with you, and of course, we're not gonna pay attention to the fact that this is a kitchen and they're filming in the kitchen and all that other good shit. And like, of course, it's a reason why I'm mentioning that. God, one of the reasons why I knew I was straight, because I was really interested in girls, and some of the shit that kind of like was fun was fucking hilarious, and I didn't realize what type of. I didn't realize. Okay, it was a little bit conniving, but I didn't realize how well it fucking worked. I had friends that were women who literally, they literally, well, I learned a lot from them. I learned a lot from them. And me learning a lot from them, including letting me know how to talk to women, what they like and all that other good shit, I will never understand not having women friends being an adult or a child. Now that I'm an adult, I fucking know why that was actually fucking beneficial. But like, goddamn, do you know the amount of things that you learn with women as a high schooler, as a teenager? It is fucking unbelievable. And my city is about to fucking die. I knew what I fucked up. Start over.
By saying his nails are nice, it's not a big deal, Albert.
Raven, I find it a big deal. And I set up a meeting with the school and teacher. I need to see what's going on.
Fine, Albert. You're worrying too much about this. When
Nice
is it?
layout though.
Tomorrow
I think
afternoon.
we'll keep that layout.
I wanted to pull her son out of this sex education class. I think it's too soon for him.
What, Dad?
Albert, what is this? We didn't discuss this.
So you're saying
Uh-oh, he's starting to grow some testicular fortitude. Oh my god. Okay, let's go.
you guys don't agree?
I don't think a 7-year-old should be learning this. I think it's too young for him.
But I like it, Dad.
I understand, son.
Albert, come on.
Of course, I'm obviously gonna make the joke that this kid is clearly 13, not 7. But okay, let's go.
You're making a big deal out of this.
Mr. Unger, this class was formulated by experts. Your son missing this class may leave him behind in knowledge that other kids have.
Nobody says this. And the sex education class that they have is like literally one class. It is literally one class. Hey, don't let somebody touch you don't let somebody touch you. Don't touch somebody without their permission, and don't let somebody touch you in these areas. That's what that is. What? fucking conservative, fucking paranoia. All right, let's go.
It also helps with preventative measures. I mean, you don't want him getting a girl pregnant at 13, do you?
I just feel like you're grooming him into being something that he's not.
Albert, seriously.
This is actually true. This is the reason why sex ed actually happens. Because there are people that don't have sex ed or have abstinence only teaching that leads to motherfucking kids getting pregnant as kids. Yeah. You know, the Matt Walshes of the world don't want this, and he's actively went on and said it's okay for teenagers to get pregnant. It's the fact that they're just not getting married. So yeah. Let's go.
I can't believe you're talking like this.
Sir, I apologize, but this is coming off as phobic.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Karen. Albert, I need you to go wait in the car.
Of course. This is the whole thing that I was saying before. The whole girl boss power, and we're gonna make fun of this guy. And that's not how any of these conversation goes. That's not. You can tell that whoever wrote this has ever been and in a parent conference thing. You can tell. Or they're so fucking. They are like, dude is so. This is the imagination of what somebody think a cuck dude is. This is that imagination. Oh my God, he's just go sit in the car, a wife telling a husband what to do. Like, if you are somebody who, up until now, allows your partner to talk to you like this, be it man, be it woman, be it non-binary person, if you allow your partner to fucking talk to you like this, then they don't need to be your fucking partner. Y'all need to end this fucking relationship. But let's continue.
What? No. You are causing a scene, and you need to go calm down. I won't tell you again.
And again, this is what I'm talking about. These stereotypes of the angry black woman who's controlling the family type bullshit. Like, and again, I'm not going to say this guy is racist. Like, I'm not going to fucking say that. That's stupid. Like, I don't know. Like, I've seen some other shit where it's just playing with tropes. And if people can't recognize that this motherfucker is like, I would say, yeah, it's dog whistly type shit. It is dog whistly type shit, but oh my God, like this shit is just like, oh my God. All right, let's go. And she's talking to him like a child.
Such toxic masculinity.
Seriously.
Nobody talks this way. Nobody talks this way. Oh my God. You know what toxic masculinity I make fun of people for is when they actually do some shit like, dude, you're hurting yourself to make yourself look better. That's toxic masculinity. Like, we saw this with that Eddie Griffin video. Oh, toxic masculinity. It's masculine. It's toxic. How man is toxic. No, motherfucker. This shit right here is reflecting a insecurity, a performative masculinity. I'm sorry, I don't have to perform my masculinity like you do. I just be me. And you know what happens when me just being me gets me? It gets me the respect of people. And admittedly, admiration from women. But, I don't have to pretend to be some, oh yeah, I'm an alpha male. Like, no, fuck that. Either you like me as me, or I would say suck my dick, but that may be a bit out of taste. Oh shit. But no, you either like me as me or fuck you. God. It's like, I don't know, somebody going to the hospital over an anxiety attack because of some shit they started. I don't know who would do some shit like that. You know, I don't know who would signify that they have an anxiety attack over shit that they started. Anyway, let's go.
I see here you both have different last names.
Yeah, I didn't want to change my last name.
Very empowering.
That's not very empowering. That's literally, there could be a number of different reasons why. Actually, look, check it out. There are many married people that don't change their last names. It's fine. I work in customer service where I see people's last names, and it's a thing that happens. And guess what? It doesn't do anything for that. How about this? How about this? You guys know, I've been on record with saying, like, why don't we get rid of fucking marriage, because it fucking sucks. And not the whole, oh, it's only bad for men. Like, no, it's bad for a lot of different people. The only thing it does is promise a tax break. And I'm sorry, the shit getting out of it is worse than the motherfucking tax breaks that it costs. But anyway, I digress. But why is it a big thing? That's not empowering. Oh my God, there could be a number of different reasons. Somebody could have literally got a degree, and that's the way that they were recognized. They could have had notoriety. Candace Owens didn't change her last name. Is she empowered as a woman? I know she feels that, there are too many rah girl bosses. Candace Owens, are you being a girl boss? Yeah, let's go.
Thank you.
This is ridiculous. This is my son. I can't even say so on what he's learning.
Just sign your gender here, Xavier. You can be a girl if you want to. It's okay.
No parent would actually do this shit. No parent would actually do this shit. Like, this is unbelievably unethical. And this shit does not happen. Why do they think this shit happens like this? This is extremely unethical. This is not what sex ed classes actually teach. Oh my God. Fucking conservatives and they need to actually think, oh, this is the worst straw man ever. How do I monetize this shit? Like, this is what this is. This is the worst straw man ever. How do I monetize this shit? Like, oh my God, my biggest fear. Why they're fucking jerking off to think that, oh my God, in the next 20 years, we're going to get some more trans porn. While he's writing the script, he's thinking like, oh yeah, let me like jerk it to trans porn. Like, the fuck? And don't act like they don't. Don't act like they don't. Alex Jones, they're turning the frogs gay while he literally watches trans porn. Yeah, like, no, don't act like they don't. Because this is the shit that they actually do. But let's go.
This is what he wants.
I guess. Do what you feel is best, Xavier.
I don't know what I want to be, Mommy.
Well, you love strawberries over chocolate, right, Xavier? That is pretty feminine.
I like Payday. I like Snickers. They're chocolate. Oh, Payday isn't. I like Baby Rules. I don't fucking like strawberries. To be fair, I like lemons too. Like, I literally enjoy lemons. I have to eat bananas whenever I could, because I actually cycle. I like pistachios. I like walnuts. What does that have to do with anything about your gender? And you would think that actual strawberries, like, fuck, I understand Ichigo's name is Strawberry, but you would think that strawberries is actually a, oh God, I believe I'm saying this, feminine coded fruit as well. I'm just saying, like, I don't get why that is a thing. But I guess, let's go.
But I like chocolate sometimes.
Okay, I do too.
He's my son. I'm not tolerating this nonsense.
And again, nobody actually sits back and say, yeah, you're gonna be a girl. You're gonna be a girl. Yeah. Oh yeah. Like, you've done everything but make her a creepy old man. And the only reason why they're keeping her as Karen is because, well, you guys would actually see. Let's go.
Put the pen down, son.
Albert, what are you?
Shut your mouth.
How do you know what he has? Motherfucking, like he has a pen in his hand. Like, oh my god, this is the craziest shit. Okay. All right, let's play into this. Let's play into this conservative fantasy, shall we?
Sir, you need to calm down. You're behaving like an animal.
I am an animal, and I'm protecting my son. This is jungle, so you better get back.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you this right now. This ain't happening in a motherfucking public school. As a black man that has actually had to live fucking life, this ain't happening in the public school, especially a school that has a school resource officer. Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. One of those N-words, he said he was an animal, so I had to treat him like an animal. Yeah, like, no, this ain't happening in the motherfucking real life school. Let's go.
Albert, please.
Raven, get your big back in the car and take our son with you.
He said, get your big... Why didn't you just say butt, dog? Get your big ass. Like, dude, like... Sure. And nowhere through this whole video has he shown any masculinity. And I'm not talking about the fact that he's got pushed around by his wife and all these other people, but he hasn't shown any masculinity other than his shirts being medium. I was just saying, like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't. Okay, let's go.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Come on, guys. You know, every woman wants to be dominated by a man. I mean, like, outside of the bedroom, she wants to be dominated. Inside the bedroom, well, that's a different story. I will never make fun of a woman that wants to be dominated by a man inside of the bedroom. I'm telling too much about myself. But, of course, he's assertive and now she's has to change her draws. Like, how fucking stupid is that? Next thing you know, he's gonna start talking shit to the teacher, Miss Karen, and all of a sudden she's gonna drop down and start performing porn acts on him. And by the way, why are they having a teachers parent conference in a fucking kitchen? You know, the same kitchen that he was doing dishes in earlier. But let's go.
Come on.
Looking like, yeah, I'll be back for you.
Typical angry black man.
And this is a shit. Like, yeah, sure. Yeah, she would say that. Because everything, as woke as she is, she would say that. Because, yeah, you had to throw the stank on there. You had to throw the black man. Like, not the typical angry man, but the typical angry black man. Like, you had to throw the stank on there because reasons. Sure.
Don't change, huh, Karen?
Those are the same dishes he was washing earlier. I'm sorry.
Hey.
So what are we gonna do now, Dad?
Well, first we're gonna head down to the city clerk.
City clerk? What's that?
Well, the only thing we're changing today is your last name.
Now, they've probably been married for like a decade. Because, you know, super conservative. They didn't have the kid until they were successful in their home, because that happens for real. Yeah, because reasons. And now he's going to change her last name and probably get his annual blowjob for the year. Like, this is so fucking stupid. This is completely stupid. This is completely just a conservative fantasy of how he just told his wife and put her in her place. Like, dude, you're a fucking idiot. That's all you are. I'm sorry. Like, whoever wrote this, you can tell that they may have some issues. I think they need some counseling to help their ass from going off the walls when they get down some. All right, like let's go.
Thank you, Dad. I love being a boy.
No problem, son. I know you'll grow up to be an amazing man. I love you.
I love you too.
It's okay to be a man.
No one is saying that it isn't okay to be a man. You goddamn idiot. When did anybody say that it's not okay to be a man? See, what a lot of these conservatives actually confuse is it's okay to be a man and it's okay to be different from a man or a woman. It's okay. But they don't see that. They just see, oh, they said my kid I can't tell my kid exactly how to be. It's fucking mind-boggling that they actually just believe this nonsense. Why does it seem? Why can't? Let me see something. Let's go.
And have old school morals. There's nothing wrong with accepting the trans community, but there's also nothing wrong with the straight community. We need to all appreciate each other's upbringings and differences. Don't hate.
Who said there was anything wrong with? Like, oh my God, this. Okay. This is the shit that I'm talking about. It's just like, no one is actually saying what being accepted with people who are not straight is you having a problem with straight people. That's not what it is. It's not some fucking zero-sum game. But a lot of these conservatives take it as it is. They take it as, oh, if you're teaching kids that they don't have to be what we assigned them at birth, then it's a fucking issue. And for some reason, society is going to collapse because people can choose the way that they want to identify themselves. I'm kind of missing where that is a leads to the downfall of society. Maybe I'm missing where that is, but I don't know. Maybe some of these people can actually tell me. But let's go.
Just appreciate. I truly hope you enjoyed today's video. Remember to check out my daughter's new YouTube channel. It's so much fun to make, and even
it's not her YouTube channel, you dumb fuck. You just trying to get more money for your pockets. I'm sorry.
And more fun to watch. Click the link above or the link in the description, and it'll be pinned on the top of the comment section.
It looks like you're just trying to make a video for your wife to dance and shit. Okay, I'm sorry.
Hope to see you there, and remember to subscribe. Unfortunately, you can't comment on those videos, but
this is dumb. This is dumb. I don't know what else to say about this one. Like,
so many people judge strictly off of looks instead of the content of a person's character. Like, say for instance.
There we go. This is just dumb. I'm sorry. It's just so silly to me. I just can't. I can't. Anyway, guys, just, like and subscribe and all the other good shit. Be who you are. Don't let these conservative dipwits actually tell you that it's anything different from what you know it to actually be. Nobody is actually, if you feel that somebody can actually convince a child to be more than what they are or be something different than what they are, then I have to tell you this. Then you may be projecting. I hate to say it like that. You may be projecting something. And it's okay. It's okay to be different. It's fine to be different, and not everybody's the same. But nobody's trying to convince your child to be part of the rainbow community. That's stupid. If you can't be convinced by it, neither can your child be. Wait, I shouldn't set that standard because some people can be. Anyway, like, share, and subscribe. We're gonna cut this video segment here. I'm still streaming, and let's go.
If I gave myself the power